Hey everybody, Jeremy here at the Voice of Blockchain, this time with Jimmy from BlockPulse360. How are you doing, Jimmy?
I'm doing well. Nice to meet you.
Can you tell us a little bit about BlockPulse360?
Definitely. BlockPulse360 is a crypto media. So we're based in the United States, but we have a lot of overseas audience. So now we currently can cover audience from either Asia as well as some Spanish-speaking country. So we also have recently tapped into South Korea market.
What's that? Sorry.
We recently also tapped into South Korea market.
Okay. And how are you reaching these emerging markets? What specific strategies have you used?
So we're looking for local editors. So I think one of the biggest problems for the current media is we pay too much attention on the United States. Well, speaking from Chinese perspective, also a lot of news happening in China. But there are definitely a lot of spaces from everywhere in the world. So we want to actually give them a chance to actually present their ideas and their new projects.
People tend to think, especially in America, in a very American-centric way. We even do that. We're guilty of that. We look at our analytics for YouTube, and only 1/3 of our viewers are from America. So it's very interesting to see blockchain permeate around the world. I'm excited that you guys are doing that. So how are you going about acquiring these people on the ground in new areas?
So I found actually Twitter is a very powerful tool. People all over the world actually use it. So when we actually start tweeting about our news, so we really focus on the content. So I think our tipping point actually is one of our tweets actually get replied by Vitalik Buterin. So that actually gives us a lot of media attention. So then starting from there, we start growing on a daily basis. Now we have roughly almost 7,000 followers.
Definitely in America and probably around the world, media seems to be changing. There is some distrust towards media. How do you go about correcting that distrust or ensuring trust?
Wow, that's a very, very tricky question. So I think the first and foremost important thing is we want to stay neutral. Because currently a lot of media, they actually get sponsored by some project owners, and the quality of those projects is hard to say. So for BlockPulse360, we never take money from any of those project owners. So we stay neutral and want to give them our most unbiased perspective.
That's exciting to hear because over here in America, it's been very touch and go with the news lately. There's some distrust. So I personally think it's very important to look towards these decentralized solutions for the news. So it's definitely interesting you guys do that. So you guys are focused globally beyond China as well?
Yes, globally.
Where can we find out more about BlockPulse360?
Well, you can definitely go to our website, www.blockpulse60.com. And I want to actually add a few recent developments of our website. So we're actually thinking to expand our business into more towards an intelligence platform. So actually, we're working with a data science team. We want to build into our platform with machine learning and artificial intelligence. So eventually, we want to be the Bloomberg of crypto. So all those information now, we have actually two different information sources. One is traditional news, is actually text-based. So we want to use natural language process to kind of condense all those information into plain and simple English, so people don't need to spend tons of time to read through all the news. It's part of our initiative. The other is we want to actually try to do some market prediction. I know this is hard. I don't know how correct or how accurate it will be, but that's definitely something we can potentially build into, and I think people will want to know a little bit about how the price, the trends is going to.
It's interesting because when talking about prediction markets in general, a lot of the prediction markets, the crowdsourced data, outperforms expert predictions. So it might be barking up the right tree.
We'll see. Yeah, it's still in early stage, but definitely keep an eye on us. We want to. Our product probably will be launched early October. So that will be our next step.
BlockPulse360 set to BlockPulse360 set to revolutionize news. Jimmy, thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you for having me. Nice to meet you.